what's even crazier is your sophomore year, you lead in scoring and assists. So I think one of the special parts of your game is that balance. And clearly you figured that out early. So like, what in that, if you can think back to that time, like what are you learning about that balance and how to achieve both?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's like always been a part of my game. And I think the pace at which I play, like that's where a lot of my assists come, like in transition. Like I'm not like I don't know, like I feel like I don't know. I think that's, we played fast, we played up tempo. That's where like I kind of got.
What were you going to say though? You don't know.
I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, I think it was kind of a balance, but also like when I played for my AAU team, All Iowa Tech, like we played that same manner of how I played at Iowa. Like we played fast, we played up tempo. So for me, like I wasn't changing my game when I got to college. Like it was very similar. Like All Iowa Tech, like we're known to have like 5 shooters on the floor at all time. Like we played with really good floor spacing. And at Iowa it was the same way. Like 4 people were on the floor that could shoot at the same time. And then obviously we usually played with a true post, but they rarely missed too. Like Mon never missed. Like Hannah Stolke was tremendous when I was there too. And even our backup post players, like I always think about like how Coach Bluter like ran practices and things. And like I'm very fortunate looking back and like now going to like watch other colleges' practices and things like that. Like she really like was so intentional about like making sure everyone was on the same page and like knew what they were doing and knew their role. In a way, like when I talk to people about it, I like joke like she brainwashed people, not like actually, but like
no, part of it is a little bit of it.
We're like brainwashed into like, okay, if you drive here, like you're going here and you're going here, and like even now at the professional level, I'm like, how do people not know like where to move? Like it blows my mind still. Like, but I think it just makes me like really appreciative of like what Coach Bluter was able to do when we were at Iowa. Like she was so smart. She was able to like construct a team and make sure everyone always knew what they were going to do, whether you were the smartest basketball player on the team or you weren't. Like you were always on the same page with your teammates.
Yeah, it's not brainwashing, but I hear what you're saying.
Like it's not brainwashing, but
because
like,
it becomes like a way of life.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just like it's like what you do.
Exactly.
You're not really thinking, and so that's why it kind of feels like that. So what do you think makes you a great passer? I've been asked this question a lot about you, and so I have my thoughts.
I think my willingness to take risks, which probably leads to a lot of turnovers. We're gonna get to that. I think also like I can see things happen before they do. Also like I feel like I'm a good defensive rebounder. Like I try to, that's always like my goal. Like go get the rebound and go. Like that's the best way to start our offense is like I'd have the ball immediately. That makes it harder for the defense to pick me up. You know, we're going in transition. It's harder to match up. It means we got to stop. I think also like I play with good teammates. Like I play with really good cutters. Even in college, like Kate was a great cutter. Like I had people on my team that were good cutters. Like and now Kelsey, Lexi, Sophie, like you go down the list. Like I play with really good cutters that make it easy. Like Kelsey, like you can like be like guarded up, like denying her, but like she's just faster than you. So at the end of the day, like she's still gonna get the ball. So I'd say those things.
Yeah, probably. I think strength is a big part of your passing. Yeah, you can like get it there.
Yeah.
Because there's sometimes I watch you play and I'll see the thing you're seeing. But like for myself, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I would have thrown it because I don't know if I would have gotten it there.
Yeah, 100%. And I think like I haven't always like realized how strong I like actually am. Because like you look at me, I like probably don't look the strongest, but I am. And it's also, I think that goes kind of back to my shooting. Like even when we do these, like this might be stupid, but when we do our half court shots at the end of shoot around, like I shoot my shot normally. Like some people are doing like heaves and like they're running. I'm like, no, like I'm just like, but I think that just comes from like my legs and like how strong I am. Like that's just like kind of normal for me.
Do you think passing can be something that is like learned? Like, can you get better at it? Is it, film and understanding, or is it just a feel?
I think it's like 50-50. Like, I think you're kind of like
you have to have it and then you can improve
everyone can be a good passer. Like I think it's your like willingness to like pass and like want to get your teammates open. But also like there is like just some things that you can't teach, like your ability like as a point guard to be able to see the game like happen before it does happen. Like you can't teach someone that. That's kind of just like a skill you get. And I think that kind of just goes back to like your IQ of the game. And I think a lot of that comes from like you're just watching basketball and like being around the game and loving the game.
Are there other players in the WNBA that like when you watch them, you're like, oh, they have that same feel, just like from a passing standpoint?
I think Sabrina, and like even watching her throughout college, because like when I was in high school, like she was one of my favorite players because she at the time she was like the person in college. Like that was just my time period. Like her Oregon teams were amazing.
Yeah.
I think Sabrina. Skylar.
Yeah. Chelsea Gray.
Chelsea Gray.
Yeah, honestly, Alyssa Thomas.
Yeah.
Like for a post player?
Absolutely, yeah.
Aaliyah Boston.
Yeah, Aaliyah.
She's becoming like a really good
post
playmaker.
Passer, best post playmaker for sure in the league.
Okay, you brought this up a little bit, and I actually have it like in my notes, so I was very excited. Risk assessment. So you start, we're going to get there. So you start the season.
Or making passes?
Making passes, yeah. Because your first game out.
I don't have very good risk assessment skills.
We're getting to that. No. Like your first game out, there's a lot of hype. There's a lot of conversation happening. We all remember it.
That game was a blur.
Yeah.
Thank God. I try to forget that.
Well, I'm going to bring it up one time.
No, that's okay. I like talking about it now.
But in a good way.
Yeah.
So you do commit 10 turnovers
in
your WNBA debut, but
what a beast.
Later in the season.
Double, actually.
Yeah. You did have 20 points. Later in the season, you also set the single assist season record with 19 assists. So as somebody who has the ball in their hands pretty much the entire game, like what is your thought around risk assessment? Honestly,
it's hard.
But how did a 10 turnover game not impact your ability to still go out and play make? Because I feel like that is what it is. It's a constant assessment.
Well, I will say I apologize to the team after that game. I felt really bad.
It happens.
Yeah. But I mean, like I've had those games before, and I'm gonna have another 8 turnover game in my career. Like that's just how I played, and like people always try to make a big deal about that. And I bet if you like look up my turnovers in college, I bet I led the NCAA all time in turnovers in my career. Like I'm not saying like this is a good thing to brag about, but like. Yeah. I don't know. Like that's just how I play. You think it just
comes with in order to have the good?
Yeah.
And there's trade-offs.
Yes, I can improve and get a lot better, and I understand that. And I feel like that's probably been one of the positives I've taken out of even this year. Obviously, I haven't been available as much as I would have liked, or it's been so hard stop and go, and it's hard to get in a flow. But like even when I just came back this last time, like I feel like I played some of my best like floor games.
Yeah.
In general of like just managing the game and like. Passing, setting my teammates up, and maybe I haven't shot it as great as I would have liked, and it's just hard to get into a flow of how much I've been out and in the lineup, and then I'm on a minutes restriction and things like that. But even like late game, like I feel like I've managed games much better than I maybe did my rookie year, and that's something that like isn't probably always talked about, but like I can find confidence in that. But I think the risk assessment thing, like maybe it's a toxic part of me, but I always think it's going to go well. And then I throw it and it doesn't go well.
Honestly, a little delusion is nice.
Yeah, I definitely have some delusion.
In order to be great,
for sure.
You have to have it.
For sure, I definitely have some delusion. And all the good players have delusion.
Yes.
Like that's just the truth. Like you have to think you're better than you actually are at the end of the day. Like
100%.
You have to have that confidence about yourself.
Yeah.
But I think that's even been something like me and Steph have like always talk about when we go and watch film, and even like that New York game where like I played really, really well. Obviously scored a lot of points. I think I had 9 assists or 10 assists that game. This last game this year. I started the fourth quarter off with like 3 turnovers in a row or 2 turnovers in a row. And Steph yanked me, and she was like, this is like a learning moment. Like you got to be able to like, yes, like maybe it could have been there. Like maybe you could have thrown a little bit better of a pass. Maybe they could have caught it. But like, do we need that in this moment? Like, no. Right. And then she subbed me back in, and there was a play where I kind of got a steal, and like we're going in transition, and Kelsey Mitchell just like takes off down the middle of the floor. And so there's like 2 people kind of by her, and I literally like go to grab the ball, and then I like just dribble out and I like literally just start smiling so big, and I look at Steph, and I like told her after the game. That better
be on film.
Yeah, I'm like, you don't understand how hard it was for me to not throw that. And she's like, oh, I know. Trust me. Everybody was like, we saw you about to throw that. But I think it's just like kind of a learning process. And it goes back to like even my shot thing. Like it's just time and score and understanding. I think that's like where I can still kind of improve. Like, do we really need that like sequence of a game? Like, have we just scored twice, or have we just missed 2 shots in a row?
Right.
Like throw it then, or like on the makes. But if we just miss, like get us into something, like help us score, things like that. I think like I can continue to improve in that area.
Yeah, that's like the assessment. It's also feeling the game as it's happening. Yeah,
for
and
sure.
that comes with age and with growth.